Hi guys, welcome back to Technoweb Hack. This is Parikshit here back again with the new video, and in this video we are going to see how to hack to the website's databases. Okay, and in this video we are going to make a use of SQLMAP tool which is installed or pre-installed in the Kali Linux, and we are going to use that tool and I will show you how we will use it to hack into the website's databases. So we can just go to the application, and in the database assessment you will find here the SQLMAP tool over here. You can simply open it like this from the application. Otherwise you can also just open it in the terminal by typing the SQLMAP, and you will see the different options that we use while using the SQLMAP. Alright, so the SQLMAP gives you the lot of options to use it with. So basically you can just, as if you are a beginner, you can just type the SQLMAP and -h. So you will see the different help options, or you will see the different options that you can use it with. So as an example, you can see here SQLMAP -u and the URL which you want to test it against, and the URL should look like the http:// and the site name, and you can see here the PHP $ID equals to 1. So it means that it exactly goes to the database, and the URL should look like this. So it will work against the SQL server. And here you can see the options, the several options that it gives to enumerate further into the database, like the tables, the passwords, or the columns of the table, the schema, or if you want to dump the entire table or you want to dump the entire database, you can use this dump command over here. You can also use the -d option to mention the database name. You can also use the -t to mention the table name, and -c for the columns. So I will be showing you how we are going to use all these options inside our SQLMAP and how we will hack the tables and the database of a particular website. So in this video we are going to use the test.vulnweb.com website to hack into, and this is the website that provides you a free platform to test the SQL vulnerability against it, and we are going to use this website to find out whether we can hack this database by using the SQLMAP or not. Alright, so what we have to do is, to hack into any website, you should get the websites like as it is shown over here in the example. As we have seen, it should look like the PHP $ID equals to 1, where we can say that it's just going to the database, and our websites should look like this. So to get that link, we'll just copy it, and here you can see I just put this website like a test.vulnweb.com, and I given space and PHP $ID equals to. When you just simply put enter, you will get the websites like this, right? So /artist.php $artist equal to 1. So these are the links or the sites that we will be using while using the SQLMAP in our test. So let's copy it. I will show you how we will use it now. Here we will have to just use the SQLMAP and -u for the URL. Okay, and then I will paste it over here, and now we want to see the databases that are there inside this website. So I will type --dbs and then enter. So as you can see, it look like the backend DBMS is MySQL. Now do you want to skip the test payload specific for other DBMS? So we will skip it, yes. And it says, do you want to include all tests for MySQL? We will say no. So here it will gather the information about the databases for this website. Alright, so as you can see, the next option, it says get parameter artist is vulnerable. Now do you want to keep testing the others? To save the time, I will say no. So let's see. Okay, as you can see, the available databases too. So the databases names are Aquat and Information Schema. So we got the databases here, Aquat, and one is Information Schema. Now as we have the database name, we will see what are the tables resides into this database. So what we have to use is -d, as we have seen this option to mention the database name. So -d to mention the database name, which is AQAT we will give in this case, and we will see what are the tables that are there inside this database. So -tables, and then press enter. So it will fetch all the tables that are resides into this database. Okay, you can see there are 8 tables inside the database AQAT: artists, cars, cat age, featured, guestbook, pictures, products, and users. So whatever the data that you want, you can download it from here. You can also see what are the columns that are there inside this table. Let's see if we want to see what are the columns there are inside the users table. So I will put -t to mention the table name, which is users, and I will see what are the columns are there. So -columns, and then it will see what are the columns are there inside the users table. So you can see retrieved name, password, cc, address. Okay, so here address, card, email, name, password, phone, and username. So these are the columns that are there inside the user table, as you can see. And now if you want to download or dump this table into your local disk, you can just use -dump command over here, and it will then saved into your local disk as well. So here it also says that, do you want to store the hashes to temporary file for eventual further processing with other tool? We'll say no here, because we will see whether the password are encrypted or not. So do you want to crack them via dictionary based attack? As of now we will say no. You can see the table aqua.users dumped to CSV file, and the path is given over here. So I'll just go to this path, which is .SQLMAP, which is inside the root, which is a hidden file, and if you press the Ctrl H here, so you will see all the hidden file. So .SQLMAP, and then output, as you can see here, output, and then test.php and test.php.vulnweb.com, right, dump folder over there, and aquat and users.csv. all right, so this is the one that we have. So we will just double click and see what are the contents are there inside this. So as you can see, it's all like encrypted, because we have not choose to decrypt the hashes which are there inside this code. Like let's see, we want to see the tables. All right, we got the table entries once again. So tables are like artist, cards, cat age, featured, guestbook, pictures, and products. So if you want to download any other table, like say, let's say products, so just say like -t for the table, which the table name will be here products, and let's say dump this. So it will start downloading the product table. Okay, so you can see that it is showing you the content of the product table as well, and it is also stored under the aquat product.csv. So let's see that. Yeah, you can see product.csv, and let's open it. So yeah, the ID, which is number 1, name will be network storage, d-link, DNS, and 313 enclosure. Okay, so this is the name, then price is given over here, and description of the product is given over here, the rewritten name is given over here. Like that, we have the information from the table inside this file, and also you can see it in here as well. Okay, and if you want to see the content of users table as well, so you can also give the table name as a users, and then say enter. It will also fetch and also dump the content of users table as well. So do you want to store the hashes to temporary file? We will say no. And do you want to crack them via dictionary based attack? As of now we will not do that, so we'll say no. Okay, so this is the file content that we have. The same way you can try to find out any other websites by using the Google Doc. So Google Doc is the method, like you can try to use this PHP !ID equals to any value you can try to give, and just say enter. So you will get the lot of website that still uses the MySQL server, and you can use this kind of links to hack into their databases, but it's very illegal, guys. So this is just for the information purpose which I'm telling you. Like if you have a lot of websites here which still uses the MySQL database. Like for example, let's take this website. Okay, copy it, and now we are going to use this website over here, which is from the like Siddha Samadhi Yoga and ssy.org, details php !id equals to 1. Let's try this. Paste it over here. Sorry, I will give it as a -- dbs, so it will try to find out the databases inside this website. Alright, so as you can see, the backend DBMS is the MySQL. Now do you want to skip the test payload for specific for other DBMS? So we will say yes, we want to skip. And do you want to include all tests for the extending provided level? We'll say no. Okay, so you can see how it is working. Alright guys, so you can see that it says now the get parameter ID is vulnerable. Now do you want to skip? Do you want to keep testing the others? So we will say no. Okay, it fetched the databases. So there are 3 available databases like information schema, SSY data, SSY block. So we are going to see the information schema table over database over here. So let's see like -d, and let's give the database name, and we will see what are the tables that are there inside this database. Okay, so it is now fetching the table names that are there inside this database, which is the information schema. So you can see it is retrieving the table names like character sets, collections, okay, columns, engines, events, files. These are all the tables that we have here inside this database, which is the information schema, which is from the website like Siddha Samadhi Yoga, something like that. So we have taken this website or this link from here, and we have hacked into the database of this website, which is a completely illegal task I have done here. I am not supposed to do it. Alright, so we will be simply checking what are the tables are there, and I'm not going to download anything from here. Okay, because this is not for the test purpose that they have provided. This is just like we have checked it over the internet, over the Google Doc we used here, and we found that website over there. So and we used it, but this is a because this is the illegal task that we are not supposed to do. Alright guys, so as you can see, these are the table names. You can check any of the table, and you can find out the column names of any of the table by using the options that which I have shown you in the previous example. This is how it works, and you can also download any table and you can check the content of the table also. And this is how the SQLMAP tool is very useful, and this is how the SQLMAP tool works. Alright guys, so this is all for it for the SQLMAP to hack into the databases of the websites of any website that uses the MySQL server. Alright, so in the next video we will be looking into some other interesting topics like this. And so this is all for this video. I hope you like this video, and if you like, please hit the like button. If you have not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe it. So that's all for it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and bye bye.